All right, we back again. Today we're going to discuss our picks for this week, NFL Week 3. We're going to give our picks who we like this week. We're going to give our tips and the reasons why we made the picks we made. We're going to even throw a lock or two in there, guaranteed winners for the week. I'm Alex, back with Real Sports Covering. Got my boy New York here, introduce himself.
Yes, sir. We back. Jets, Jets. Caught that L last week, but we be all right. We good.
Yes, you did. Definitely caught that L. We smashed them boys last week. All right, so today we're going to start it off with the Thursday night game. We got the New York Giants versus San Fran. Don't really think we need to talk about that, but that's like an automatic win. But I'll start it off.
Right.
It's going to be 74 degrees tonight. No rain issues. Analytics say that San Fran got an 80.5% chance to win. I don't know why it's that low. It should have been like 99.9, just in case that 0.1% of a miracle come out. The spread is, I think San Fran is -10 for the night. The under-over is 45. We know Saquon Barkley will not play for the Giants tonight. I'm going to just go and give my pick. Ain't too much I got to say about that game. We know that San Fran is better on all phases of the game. D-line, O-line, wide receiver, playmakers. Even though San Fran going to be short one receiver tonight, Ayuk going to be out, but San Fran's still a better team. For me, I'm taking the under 45. I don't see much scoring in this game tonight. I can't see how Giants can move the ball. And eventually when San Fran get a few touchdowns, get a few scores in, they're going to run the ball and kill the clock with McCaffrey try to get out of there by being a quick game coming on Thursday night. They just played Sunday. I think they try to get back into the hot tubs and the cold tubs to get ready for next week. What you got?
100% agree. I'll take that under 2. I really don't see them scoring too much. Giants scoring too much. San Fran, they run. That system is run, play action, and manage the game. Don't turn the ball over. San Fran, bank job. In and out. Get that W, get up out of there. No injuries. That's it.
Yep. I agree. So I think we're on the same page. I'm taking the under. You taking the under as well, or are you not touching the point side?
Nah, I'll take that under. The -10 +10, a little too much. I don't really like them Thursday night games. So if I would I'm not gonna take a side with the points, but I'll do the under 45.
Yeah, I even betted that tonight for myself. I took the under 45 and I took San Fran money line, but I won't touch the points. But I'm definitely going to the window with the money line and the under 45. And
yes, sir.
Just to throw that out there, I even got that on my teaser. One of my teaser picks, I took San Fran over. I bought them up, the 6 points. Got them at 51 under tonight. Moving on to the next game we'll like to discuss will be the Chargers versus the Vikings. The weather will be 62 degrees in that game, but it really don't matter. It won't be no rain. The Vikings play inside of a dome. Analytics say the Chargers got a 53% chance of winning. Both teams are 0-2. Vikings had a tough loss last game, but I would say the Chargers played week 1. They played the Dolphins well. Came down to the end of the game. They couldn't make no plays at the end of the game. They lost by 2. It was 36-34. Then they lost their follow-up game in Tennessee. They was up the whole game. Tennessee scored late in the fourth quarter, tied the game up, went to overtime. Tennessee won by 3. So between this and Brantley, this right here is pretty much this is a very important game. Nobody want to go 0-3. You go 0-3, your chances of the playoffs pretty much is slim. And plus the Chargers coach, you've been hearing the fans been screaming. They ready to get rid of Brandon Staley already. A lot of people always said, how did he get the job? He had the 20th ranked defense when he was coaching in the Rams on defense. How did he even get the Chargers job in the first place? But with all of that said, I don't like the Vikings team. They don't have no run game. They rely on the pass game. They throw the ball 60-70% of the time, and everything going to JJ, and we know they're going to double, triple him. The Chargers going to play him double, triple coverage a lot. They're going to try to take him out the game. And I don't think the Vikings defense even any better on both sides of the ball. I think the Vikings are a weak team. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think the Chargers get their first game. And if I remember correctly, I think the Vikings is -1. Ain't no need to take Chargers +1. Might as well just take the money line with the Chargers. That's where I'm going.
think I'm gonna take Minnesota on this one tonight, man. Or Sunday. Um, that coach and for the Chargers, I can't mess with them, man. They blowing too many leads. Yes, it's the players too, but you up 20 some points or up a lot, you got to finish the game. Something about them, they can't finish the game. Minnesota, they know how to finish the game. They finish strong. Uh, what's my guy name? Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Jefferson, the rookie. I think they'll do all right against that Chargers defense. Um, Minnesota's home. That's gonna give them a little edge. I'll take that too. And I don't know, man. It's something about that Chargers team, man. I don't. That first week when they blew it to Miami, come on, man. You can't do that, man. I don't care if it's Miami. I don't care if they can score, whatever. You gotta find ways to close. Oh. Is Eckler playing? Is he still hurt?
I think Eckler's still going to be out this game.
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm good. I got Minnesota, man. Chargers, they need Eckler, man. He's definitely a big piece of that team. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota this game.
All right, so first pick we differ on. I got the Chargers. You got Minnesota. All right, so
do you see the over under? Because I don't know what it is. I'm taking the over on that one. No defense.
It could be 56. You want the over?
No defense, and they bet. Oh, matter of fact, it was I did see like it was a pick 'em. I don't remember the points, but they got it at a pick 'em right now.
Yeah, the last time I seen it, it was -1 Minnesota 53, I believe. 51 was the over.
Yeah, I got the over in that game. I'm taking over on that one. There's no defense on both teams, and both teams they can score. So I'll take the over on that.
Yes, sir. All right, moving on to New England and New England versus the Jets. The weather would be 74 degrees. No rain, going to be in MetLife Stadium, a.k.a. Cowboy Stadium. You know, we own MetLife. We own MetLife. We go in there destroy the Giants every year. I say analytics.
Yo, y'all just broke the streak, fam. Chill, fam. We was holding y'all for a couple times, couple games, man.
No, I'm talking last one. Yeah, we beat the Jets, but I'm saying we beat the Giants like the last 6 times in a row. Them guys can't be with us. So we own MetLife. We might have just put our logo in there. But the Jets got a 55% chance according to analytics. This is easy for me. New England is just not a very good team. The point spread got New England -2.5. They got New England favored to win this game. I think what New England does well, they run the ball well with Stevenson and Zeke. They like to run 35, 40 times a game. That's their strength. The problem with that is that's the Jets' strength. The Jets usually win in the trenches. Their D-line is very strong, big guys, Quentin Williams in the middle. They got a lot of guys up there. They got Mosley coming to make the big plays from the middle linebacker. Jets play physical style football. Last week, Dallas was able to run the ball on them, but that just happened. But usually the Jets control the trenches, stop the run. I believe they'll stop New England from running the ball this week and put the ball in Matt Jones' hands, which Matt Jones don't have a lot of weapons. They got guys at receiver that got names like Parker, Bourne, Juju. They're just not very good. They got a name. People know who they are. They just not good players. And I believe the Jets bounce back and the Jets control the ball, get a ball to Dalvin Cook and Brees this week, run the ball 35, 40 times as well, and try to give Zach Wilson some wiggle room to make plays, but don't put the ball in his hand and try to throw the ball a lot this game. I think the Jets win this game outright. Give me the Jets on the money line. I don't need the 2.5 points. It ain't gonna do me no justice. I'm going for the money.
Oh man, you taking the Jets against the hoodie against Belichick?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy! Honestly, I got my Jets too. Only thing that's making me a little worried is the Patriots. They're 0-2 right now. Oh man, they're gonna try their hardest not to be 0-3. They're gonna definitely come in with their best game plan. You know, Belichick. I don't know, man. Something about what he does in my quarterbacks. He be having them seeing ghosts. I don't know. I don't know what they be seeing, but they get real flustered back there when Belichick and his defense. But other than that, I honestly think our D-line, we should be able to rush them. Mac Jones really ain't nothing like that. the O line really isn't nothing like that. Yeah, they can run, but we're good at run stopping. Um, what else? We're home. I like that we're home with Edge. Honestly, I think the Jets, they're just tired, bro. It's time. I just got reminded earlier today. They're tired and the fans are tired. 14 in a row. That's what they just told me. 14 in a row. They reminded me today. Giants fans. Shout out to John Rashad. He told me to shout them out today because they won. Congratulations. They beat bum ass Arizona. They're literally known for tanking. They're tanking this year, and they struggle with a tanking team. But
Yes,
shout
sir.
them out. Shout them out. They got that. And yeah, we basically last week. What did I say last week? We should run. How Brees and Cook only run 4 times? Come on, man. I'm watching Hackett. Hackett, you got to show me something this game. Hackett, please show me something. And I think that our defense should just carry us to this W, this victory.
Hackett is his offensive coordinator. For those who don't know. Question: Your
Yeah.
kicker. Are you getting your kicker back this week?
Still not back. That's
right.
going to be important because honestly, I think this game is going to be a close one. So it could come down to field goal. So be watching that one too.
All right. Let's move on to Buffalo versus Washington Commanders. Oh man, the weather is good, 75 degrees in that game. There's no rain for this game. Analytics got Buffalo winning, 74% chance of Buffalo winning. I tend to agree. Washington is just not as good as the fans think they are. They got one of the best D lines in the game, loaded. They got Payne. They got 4 first rounders, Sweat, Payne. Can't think
Smaller,
of
the DN.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. We got Ron Payne, Alabama guy. We got Sweat, and we got my guy out of Ohio State. I can't think of his name right now, but they're loaded on the D line. They make major plays. They make good plays on the D line. That's their strong suit, but the secondary not that good. I think Buffalo with Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, he gonna make some major plays this week just for his brother tearing his ACL in Dallas. That one hurt me to my core. Oh man, I can't believe we lost my guy.
Sorry for your loss, my brother. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, but I believe Josh
Allen.
Your
pain.
I think Josh Allen get it back rolling. I think he eat up this Washington defense. I don't think Sam Howard is that good of a quarterback. I do think he make plays. He can maneuver in the pocket. He make plays. Washington got 2 running backs. They got Gibson. They got Robinson. Robinson not the most shiftiest running back, but Buffalo like to crowd the line. When they know all you got is a run game, they definitely would bring 7-8 guys in the box and let Latravius White play defense out there on the corner, one-on-one. I got Buffalo, and not only do I got Buffalo to cover the spread with -6. I think Buffalo will cover the spread this week.
Nah, buddy. I got Buffalo to win. I got Washington to cover that spread, though. 6.5 points, that's a lot, man. Washington's home. Like you said, they got that good defensive front. I noticed that with Allen, you gotta put pressure on Allen. When you be having them, the DNs coming crashing on him, he gets a little flustered and he starts chucking or whatever. But like you said, the Washington's backing isn't they're not that good, but I do like that. I think the Washington will win in the trenches. They're going to keep it close. Buffalo, they might be fat and sassy. That's what they say, fat and sassy from last week's win. They had a nice win last week.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed next week they have Miami, so they might not even go as hard this week because they're going to be looking at next week, the division game.
So you saying it's a sandwich game for Buffalo? They get caught looking at
some teams don't go as hard when they know they got another important game next week. They say it's non-divisional right here. They can take this L, but if they beat Miami, they're going to be more focused on Miami too. They're going to be focused on Washington, but they could be thinking ahead till next week or whatever. We'll see. But I like Washington to keep it close, Buffalo to win.
And I know you like Eric Bellamy, the offensive coordinator from Kansas City that went down.
Oh yes,
Washington.
that's what I'm saying.
I know you spoke a lot about him last week.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm surprised we don't even talking about him. Like I don't ever hear nobody say nothing about him. Eric, but for some other coaches, they gonna big him up, but they don't wanna big up the brothers sometimes. But that's another.
Eric is over there making the difference for Washington as the coach. but you got Washington to cover the 6.5. Like I do not bet hooks at all. So when I say I got Buffalo -6, I'm buying them down to -6. I do not leave hooks on my bets. The only time I ever leave a half point a hook
A
on
plus.
exactly.
Plus.
If I'm the plus, but
Yeah.
when I'm the negative, you would never leave a hook on it. I done
Yeah,
lost
nah.
that way with a hook.
Yeah.
Would never do it.
Yeah, that's retarded. I'm good on them hooks too, man. I'm good.
All right, so he got Washington +6.5. I got Buffalo -6 this week. All right, moving on. We got Dallas versus Arizona. The weather 88 degrees, no rain. Dallas also got an 88% chance to win, according to analytics. Why waste my time? I got Dallas minus 12. I'm going to give up the 12. And if anybody want to make a little extra money, buy it up to -14. You might can go to -17 if you like. We finna smoke them, blow them out. This is not the New York Giants. We will not give them the chance to score. Dobbs at quarterback. Dobbs wasn't good in high school, college, or the NFL. No way we let this guy score multiple times on us. They're going to have to show me something. Arizona don't know what they're doing. The organization is trash. They traded Simmons away for a 4th-round pick. They traded Hopkins away. I don't know what they're doing over there. The only person we got left to trade is Murray. What, they going to trade him next when he come back from injury? I would not put an American dollar on Arizona Cardinals to do nothing. They not no American dollars. Give me Dallas -12. Even though we down Trayvon Diggs, we just lost him in practice to a torn ACL. He's out for the year. The best ball hawk corner in the league, but we so loaded. We're gonna move Daron Blaine out there. We're gonna have Lewis in the slot. We're gonna go back how we did the Giants first week. We played 4 or 5 safeties on the field. We just gonna go back to that game playing 4 or 5 safeties. We got Bell, we got Thomas, we got Hooker, we got Wilson, we got Kurtz, we got safeties for days. We can go with 3 corners, 2 corners, and play 5 safeties. We'll be okay, but I prefer Diggs to be there. Hopefully he could somehow make it back for the Super Bowl, because we will be in the Super Bowl bucket.
Yes, hey, no argument there, bro. Arizona again, they're a known tanking team right now. Dobbs, I can almost guarantee his whole football career he's never seen a defense like this, like he's going to see Sunday. So he's going to have a long day. Yeah, Dallas just too fast, too much talent over there, and that's the easy one. As far as the points, I'll lay that 12. I'll lay that 12 too. I'm that confident in that one, and I'll take the under. I really don't see Arizona scoring no more than 13 points.
The problem with me not taking the under, Dallas
because you guys are going to score a lot. You guys are going to score a lot, and it could be turnovers. That's another thing. Them points from turnovers too. So
I'm staying away from the I'm just doing that.
The best bet for that one, probably the -12 is the best one for that one.
All right. Moving on to Pittsburgh versus the Raiders. Nice weather for this game, 82 degrees, sunny, no rain. Raiders got a 52% chance to win, according to the analytics. What I'm going to do with this game, I'm going with the under 43. Pittsburgh Steelers. Offense is trash. Horrible. They scored. They just won a game to Cleveland. They scored twice on defense. That team haven't scored. I haven't seen them do nothing all year on offense. They look the same from last year. Pickett, Kenny, he still look like a college football player. He's not ready for the NFL. And he's so bad that he got Najee Harris looking like he shouldn't be in the NFL. They crowding the line. They putting 8 men in the box. Kenny can't do nothing. That guy is trash. First of all, is when you see a quarterback with a glove on his hand, you know he's trash. Man, Kenny Pickett is below average. Give me the under 43. Raiders don't have a good defense either, but
you know what it was.
Pittsburgh offense so bad. Raiders defense gonna look good.
Yeah, you know what it is too with Pickens. They got that tape on him now. Last year he did a couple things. Now it's tape on him. They know his tendencies. They know what he like to do. Know he don't want to do. So that's what's making it look even worse. But yeah, I don't know what, like you said with Harris, what happened to Harris, man? Dang, man, he really was all right, man. I don't know what happened to him. Definitely stay. I see him on the fantasy teams. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I stay passing him on fantasies.
Hey, I've been trying to trade him. I got 3 fantasy leagues. I try to trade him in all 3 of my leagues. And nobody giving me a bite right now. But the good thing is, I know anytime they get close to the goal line, they're gonna get on the ball. but it's just hard for them to get in the red zone. This guy can't.
Yeah. And I
He
seen what's Johnson. Johnson is on IR now. What's
yeah,
Deontay?
receiver Deontay. He always hurt. This guy's injury prone.
Yeah.
He's up there
Yep.
with Mike Williams from the Chargers. This guy always hurt. For
Chill,
real.
chill. Mike ain't hurt yet, man. We're gonna keep it steady. I got him on my team, man. Relax.
Hey, check it. You shouted out your boys too from last because they won with the Giants. What their names is again in the fantasy pool? I got to see if I killed one of them this year yet.
We'll
look into that later.
Entrepreneurs and
I ain't beat
what's
him
my other
yet.
guy?
I can't even remember what I beat.
Entrepreneurs. Damn. Forgot my other guy's name,
It don't even
man.
matter. We'll have them boys. We'll get them boys on the show. All four of us to come on and talk on fantasy league mid-year, see where we all stand at. But we're gonna move on. We got Tampa versus Philly next. The weather 78 degrees. It is a chance of rain in that game. There is some storms supposed to be running around in Florida, up north of Florida, so there may be. It's like a 33% chance of rain on that Sunday night game. But the analytics got Philly 60% favorite to win. But I'm gonna just go out there and say I'm taking the under at 46, but I like Tampa Bay at +5. But I also like Tampa Bay head to head, but I'm not going to take that head to head to the book, and do not take me for that. You guys do not bet that head to head, but if you got the confidence, I believe Tampa Bay will pull it off. I believe Tampa linebackers is too fast, and I believe what Philly do well is run the ball. They like to control the trenches, but Vita in the middle, when them big guys for Tampa in the middle of that D-line, they control the D-line, and they linebackers fast. They shoot the gaps. They make plays. And Hurts is only as good as his run games is. If you make Hurts become a passer, you take away what he do well. And Hurts, he rely on the run game, that read play option, and handing the ball off. And I believe Tampa's speed takes that away this week, and they blessing ability. Give me Todd Bowles to get the upset this week, but I am taking that 46 under and that +5 with Todd Bowles. Let's book it.
I feel you. I got you. I like that +5 too. I'm with you with the +5. As far as the points under over, nah, I'm not really sure with that one. But I don't know what's up with the Philly, man.
It's gonna help us. If it rains, the under gonna look even better.
Oh yeah, if it definitely rains, yeah. If it rains, definitely that will definitely help. It always helps. Rain always helps with unders. I see that Philly they down a safety and a starting safety and a starting corner. That ain't good. The thing I know about with Baker Mayfield, he gonna fight. That's one thing he gonna do.
He gonna fight.
he gonna fight to the end. I like when he talks shit. I love that. Love that about him. Tampa Bay, the defense definitely been hollering this year. Bowles, that's my guy. I know what he loves, the blitz. We gonna see if that works. I don't know if it might not work with Hurts because too much blitzing sometimes with a running quarterback ain't good like that. But we'll see what happens. But I like Tampa Bay to cover that 5. Was it 5.5? Was 6?
5. I got it at 5. It was
5?
originally at 6, I believe, but it's going down. Everybody going to the window with that Tampa team.
Yeah, man, it's gonna keep going down. It's probably gonna be at 4.5 by the time Sunday come. But I'll take that 5 right now, +5. But I got Philly to win. It's that's Monday night too, right?
That's the first Monday night at 7:15 p.m. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Philly to win, Tampa Bay to cover. It's Monday night. Philly know the world watching, so they gonna get it together.
All right, let's move on. We got the Rams versus Cincinnati. Did you see that Ram game versus San Fran last week? The crowd was all San Fran. At Rams was home. It was like 90% San Fran fans.
It's always like that over there, man.
It was crazy. The Rams need to move that team back to St. Louis. They got no fan base in LA.
It's always like that. My cousin, he a San Fran fan. He did his fans stay over there, man. Bombard the whole crowd, bro.
Yeah, but as far as this Ram and this Cincinnati game, man, I don't even know if Joe Burrow gonna play for sure.
I don't think he's gonna play, bro.
The Rams really not trying to win no football games. They winning by accident. They won that first game by accident. They trading away players. They getting ready. They got $75 million freed on the cap. They finna use that money and try to make a good team next year. I don't think they're gonna try to do much. I think they lose a few early and then they start tanking on purpose. But at the end of the day, they playing hard early in the year. They got great coaching. Man, the guy be drawing up some schemes. I just don't know how.
Yeah.
I'm watching him score sometimes. I'm like, how with these guys with this talent? Man, the guy's so gifted with play calling. Yeah,
That's coaching. That's that coaching, man.
That's all they got. A great coaching style. So they get the job done. But I'm going to go with Cincinnati with or without Joe Burrow. I just think Cincinnati got more talent overall. They should win this game. Cincinnati is 0-2. They need to get a win. This is a big win before a lot of people start calling and saying, why should we pay Chase coming up? Why should we pay Higgins? And Joe Burrow, that he really deserved that big contract he just got 2 weeks ago. So I think they're going to do everything they could to pull this win off. I think they're the better overall team talent-wise. I'm going with Cincinnati this week. I didn't even look at that spread. I don't remember what that spread is, but I got Cincinnati. Oh, it's 2.5. It was 2.5. I'm taking Cincinnati minus the 2. I even give them 3. I like Cincinnati to win by more than a field goal. Anything between 3 and 6, I'm willing to give with Cincinnati winning that game. I think they pull it off. That's my pick for that game.
I hear that on me. Burrow plays, since he wins. Burrow's not playing. I got the Rams. I'm sorry. I think the Rams D gonna holler at. They're gonna be all over that backup quarterback. Donald's gonna be all on that ass. Stafford's actually been doing all right this year. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the coaching or what. He got some type of youth came back, but he's been clicking with his receiver, the main one, Puka. I know everybody been loving him on fantasy. He got another week or so until Cup come back, and might have to drop that guy, but that's another story. But yeah, Burrow don't play. I got the Rams. I'm good. I'm good on Cincy. I think it's what my guys say. They are who they are, man. I think they might be taking a slight
step back.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is.
A lot of people think the league caught up to them, to the coaching. They figured out their style and the offense.
But even then, if like as good as Burrow is, that should don't even be mattering, man.
They should figure it out.
He got the weapons and it's Burrow, so it's like, but there's something ain't right, man. I don't know. It must be because he was injured because of that calf. He hasn't been playing 100%.
Yep.
But something ain't right over there, and I'm staying away from that. If the backup plays, I got the Rams with the upset.
All right, so before we give y'all locks of the day, if you find any value in our picks, give us a thumb up, give us a like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, you like what we saying, just continue to grow with us and follow us. But as far as my lock for the day, I'm going Dallas minus 12 is one of my locks, and I'll let you give one out.
My lock for the day, I got. Oh, that's easy. New York Jets plus 2.5. That's my lock.
So I'm going with Dallas minus 12 is one of my locks, and I'm going with Baltimore for my second lock minus 8. I think they destroy the Colts. I don't think Minshew is good enough to compete with the Baltimore Ravens defense. And I think the offense for the Ravens will score a few times, even though they down a few games with Dobbs at running back. They down with Dobbs. Odell Beckham may not play. I just think they're way too talented, and they'll cover the spread. Moving on, just to mention, earlier I mentioned teasers. You got another lock or just that one you want to share?
I'll take, I like New Orleans plus 4.
Oh, my God. I don't know how New Orleans – I don't know what happened with that game with New Orleans and Green Bay. I don't know who giving out these points. Let me tell you. I'm going to give you guys some of my teasers that I put together. I put together a few teasers, right? New Orleans. I put New Orleans on my teaser. I got them at plus 8 right now. There's no way I see Green Bay beating them at plus 8. I got another teaser. I got San Fran under with James. I think that made them at 51 under. I got Pittsburgh and Raiders under. I think it's minus 50 on my teasers. I sprinkled Tennessee in. I got Tennessee at plus 10 on the teaser. I got the Jets at plus 8.5 on the teaser. No way New England can beat them by 8.5. And I bought the Jacksonville Jaguars down to minus 3, from minus 9 to minus 3 on the teaser against Houston. They should smoke Houston this week. And I got Dallas at minus 6 for a teaser. It's kind of impossible. Oh, and I got Baltimore at minus 2 on the teaser as well against Colts.
Yeah.
I think You know how the teaser go. You know, you try to get through that 3, 6, 7, 10. As long as you can stay in that range, you know, I'm perfect. I think the teaser I have is almost unbeatable. But I know you probably got something that I don't overlook or miss.
My teasers I had the Jets. You had that one plus 8.5. Baltimore -2.
Yep.
I got New Orleans on there, man.
I got
Green
New Orleans
Bay.
too. I got New Orleans plus 8.
Yeah, I'm not believing in Green Bay like that. So New Orleans +8.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't care, man. I like Washington plus 12.5.
I'm not touching it.
The teaser. Dallas -6. I know you try to avoid that number 6, but come on,
Yeah.
we know that Dallas is gonna
You
beat them
had to
by.
do it. Yeah. Yeah, I did it too.
You gotta take that one. And one other one I'm gonna throw in. I'm gonna throw in that. I don't really want to be messing with Pittsburgh, man. I don't want to keep thinking about Pittsburgh, how they are, the coach, and they're gonna fight, and they're better
Yeah.
underdogs. Because that first week they killed 2 of my tickets, man. So I gotta get out of that. That they're good underdogs and all that stuff. But Pitt plus 8.5 ain't too bad. I like that one too.
I got another. I forgot to throw. I got my other teaser in there, and another one I think people should go to the window with. For a teaser though, I got Chicago and KC under 53.5. But I think everybody should go to the window at 47.5. I got them at 47.5 for the under straight up. But originally it was 49. Is everybody spamming it right now, so it's dropping. But my thing is, Kansas City week 1, they held Detroit to 14 points on offense. Then week 2, that was without the D tackle Chris Jones.
Yeah,
week two,
KC got defense, bro.
yeah, week 2 they held Jacksonville to 9.
Yes.
2 weeks in a row. That's like what 23 points they hold 2 weeks in a row. 2 teams too.
Yep.
I think, and I don't know where Chicago can get the points from. They haven't been getting them all year. Why is that score? Why is that over under so high? The bookie knows something we don't know.
I don't know. I saw Phil's talking about he gonna go back to just playing football and just doing whatever. Man, he talking crazy right now. he basically throwing the coaches under the bus, saying all this stuff is too complicated, making it too hard, and what it. I don't like that type of talk. But you better figure something out because, like you said, KC, they coming.